Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Karen and I'm your holistic health coach. Today we're tackling a very interesting topic, coffee enemas. Now before we jump in, I just want to make clear that I'm not a doctor and these videos are for educational purposes only. Always consult a healthcare practitioner and try to remember that it is your health and your body that counts. So do the research and get as much information as possible so you know how to look after yourself. So, coffee enemas. What comes to mind when you think about that? Well, stick with me and we'll find out more about this ancient practice that has so many potential health benefits. So let's break it down. A coffee enema is basically a mixture of coffee and water, which is then inserted into the rectum using some specialized equipment known as a coffee enema. It's not the same as drinking coffee, and the goal isn't to give you a caffeine buzz. Let's look a little bit about the history of coffee enemas. Believe it or not, coffee enemas have been around for centuries. And why is that? Basically, there's a long list. The main benefit includes its amazing properties of detoxification. That is the biggest aim that coffee enemas have. They help to detoxify the liver. And this is so important because the liver is the major detoxification organ. It has so many functions. So anything that we can do to support the liver and to help it with its job in detoxification is definitely going to be good for the body. The caffeine in coffee enemas is said to stimulate bile production, which helps to carry toxins right out of the body. It also improves digestion. Some people find it even relieving constipation and bloating. It can even boost energy and also help with mental clarity. Other benefits include things such as helping with pain relief. So, how does it work? How do we get the benefits of this great detoxification modality and support the liver at the same time? Well, we touched on it. It is to do with liver stimulation. The enema also provides a cleansing action to the colon, which could have an awful lot of waste buildup. Again, so anything that can help move waste out of the body is got to be a win-win. So, how do you go about using a coffee enema? Well, briefly, it just involves purchasing actual coffee enema mix, which is specifically designed, adding it with water, and then administering it into a coffee enema bag. These coffee enema kits can be easily purchased on the internet, and each enema kit will contain a number of instruments, so you can choose the best instrument that makes administering the coffee enema comfortable for you. There are plenty of resources online that go into greater detail. However, I cannot stress enough the importance of doing research on coffee enemas so you can understand how best to implement it in your health regime. Now, who should not use coffee enemas? This is really crucial. Now, anyone with heart problems should not use coffee enemas. Anybody with kidney issues should not use coffee enemas. Anybody with irritable bowels or any digestive issues should not use coffee enemas. If you have any pre-existing health conditions that you're worried about, please first talk to your doctor about whether you can engage in using a coffee enema. Now, because it is coffee that you're dealing with, coffee enemas do have a very strong ability to dehydrate the body and the bowels. So please make sure that you drink plenty of water, and not only drinking water, but that you actually top up your bodies with minerals so that you do not become mineral deficient. Now, your choice of coffee is very, very important, because when you use a coffee enema, that is it's bypassing all your oral function, your stomach, all of that, and it's going straight to work and getting right close up to working with your liver. So we want to get as much of a really good organic coffee, and also use sterilized water. In fact, all your materials that you use when administering a coffee enema, you want to make sure everything is sterilized, because you don't want to contaminate anything and you don't want to get infections because the tools and the implements that you're using are not correctly sterilized. So, what else can you do to support your liver and gut health? Well, for one thing, diet is very important, and you want to eliminate processed foods from your diet. Eat as much whole and raw foods as possible. Whole foods, that is. So foods that grow from trees and from the ground and have very little, if any, processing done to it at all. You take it from its raw state and then do very little in order to cook those foods to eat it. Remember, hydration is also very important, so drink plenty of water. Also, exercise is key, because by moving the body, you're getting the body to work and you're getting toxins moving throughout your lymph system. So again, moving and exercise is key. And two, remember that you can supplement as well. Something as good as milk thistle or dandelion root is great at supporting the liver. Now, as I said, you will want to do your research to see if coffee enemas is something suitable that you can adopt into your healthcare routine. And the reason being is because although it has amazing potential benefits, it's not for everyone. Some people might not like the idea, but also others, once they've gone through it, absolutely love it because they feel so good. They feel really well. They feel really healthy because their body is releasing all those toxins throughout the body. So do your research. If it's for you, give it a try and go step by step. Be sure to visit the holistic-health.vip website for more information on coffee enemas. Stay healthy and stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.